Good morning, Lincoln families. I just wanted to give you a quick information on how to access your students' information through ClassLink. In order to access it, you need to go to our webpage at kusd.edu/Lincoln. That is where you will be able to get to ClassLink. If the students click on this link, it will open another tab. I have that open in the background here to save a little bit of time. Once they log into this screen, they will log in with their KUSD credentials. If they don't know what that is, they would have to use the same thing they had last year. And then if that does not work, they would have to contact the school office. Once the students are inside of their ClassLink, they will have a Google Classroom. They can click on that, and anything that is assigned to them, any classroom they're assigned to from a teacher, will populate in their Classes tab. In this particular example, I'm going to show you Math Core 1, Miss Patterson's class. So I'm going to go in her class just to give you a model of what to do and how to navigate around. In Miss Patterson's class, I have Math Core 1. I have the Classwork. I have the stream, and I have people at the top. Stream, classroom, and people. In the stream, this is where a teacher or students, if the permissions are allowed, will be able to do posts, and they will be able to have conversations. Sometimes there's links in here, and that information is shared and updated, and it is live. The information in here also includes classwork. So I'm going to go to the classwork tab. This is really important for students to navigate between these tabs at the top. The classwork tab is where you can view your work. So you can click on that as that is your student specific work. There is a Google Calendar link and the class drive folder. So I'm going to click on that Google Calendar link because this is going to be very important. Every teacher should have assignments populated into their Google Calendar, but your student will not be able to see them unless they check this specific feature and turn it on. In the calendar below, you can see all the different calendars I am part of. On the Math Core 1, which is Miss Patterson's class name, if I do not have this little check mark checked, it does not work. So the student has to click Math Core 1, and then anything that Miss Patterson adds in her class will populate on that calendar. This is true for each course your child has. So if they had this course with Miss Cruz, 7th grade 21st century learning, in order for that to populate on a calendar, a check mark has to be placed here, and so on and so forth. On the calendar, there's a couple features that are nice. I could click on today and it takes me to today's date, but over here in the view, I can choose to see it as a day. This could be less cumbersome for students from day to day so that they can see the applications and the links that teachers have put out and posted through the various classrooms. You can look at it from the lens of a week. You can look at it for the lens of a month or even a year. Each time you click on that, whatever is aligned to the different calendars you have check marks on over here is what populates on that calendar. So I'm going to click on an active link that I have on my calendar here, and I apologize for that. I'm going to click on a September link for Google Calendar. So when I click on that particular link for this class that I have in my PD master class, I can see the assignment name, the date of it, the instructions, and then any links that are within that assignment. These are active links. So from the calendar, if a student clicks on that active link, it opens up for them. And then they're able to see more information. It takes them directly to wherever that link is supposed to take them. In this particular link, it's on my instructions page as a teacher, the Google Calendar assignment schedules, and you can see there's a quiz and a calendar. If the students click on these, there's activities to do within each of them. This is a quiz that opens a form. This is a calendar. It's a video that opens a YouTube video that is meant for classroom and learning. So those are the features of Google Classroom that would be important to know on the calendar. Again, you want to make sure you go on that Google Calendar within the Google Classroom. Go into the calendar, put a check mark before that. If your student says they don't see any work in there and that check mark is turned on, please notify the teacher that you are not seeing those links, although they should be there. If the teacher has scheduled them, they should be in there. The other feature that you will see in here is the class drive folder. So if I click on that class drive folder, when the class drive populates, sometimes The folders are in here based on assignment, and your student can see their work within that folder. So I have Math Core 1. This is a classroom that I belong to, so they'll see the classroom thread, Math Core 1, and then assignments and folders will populate underneath there in that space. Again, couple core things to know. The stream, communication and ongoing threads that may have links. Classwork, this is where everything is assigned. It'll be by topic or week, whatever the organization is the teacher has. And then the people that are in the classroom, you can see other people that are in the classroom. If they need to email the teacher, they can click on Miss Patterson right here, and Miss Patterson is the teacher. They are able to communicate directly with Miss Patterson through there. So if you have any questions, even as a parent, if you are working with your child in that Google Classroom and you're wondering how to communicate with that teacher, this would go straight into Miss Patterson's folder. Then you could put your contact information or whatever you need to in here, and that email would go to the teacher. A helpful hint for you as a parent, if I was sending this to myself, I would also put my personal email account information in here, because this will reply back to your student, but this will help the teacher to communicate back with you. If you have any questions, again, about how to get your student into ClassLink, their password would be the same as last year. Your teacher will add students to the classrooms, and the classrooms that they see in their roster after they click on the classroom, Google Classroom icon here in ClassLink are the classes that they are a part of. So each classroom, again, has that calendar feature. Make sure you look at that calendar feature. Do those checks before the calendar, and then you can click on the individual assignments or links here, and links embedded within that will help you to navigate those. So you are not having to dig through your student's Google Classroom, but rather go to the calendar for each assignment. Good luck this year. We're looking forward to seeing you virtually or in person, and we cannot wait to have the kids here beginning next week.